Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I'm here to do a reading for Leo. Wherever you might have Leo in your chart, we all have it somewhere. And I don't have any major placements, but it's in one of my houses. And I'm not thinking of what that is right now. I think it's like, let's see. Can I do this in my brain? 12, 11, 10. I think it's in my 10th house. So there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna do a new spread that a 9 card spread, and I just realized that I didn't pull up my little cheat sheet. So let me do that real quick. But I am going to be using the Dreaming Way Tarot, and actually I'll pull the cards first. Get settled here. And we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what's going on for you, all my Leos out there. Knight of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, which to me is a really positive card. I know not everybody reads it that way, but new perspectives are always good. 6 of Cups, such a sweet card. 8 of Wands. This is your center card. This is you, what everything is stemming from. Lots of swift movement, swift communication. Page of Pentacles. The Star. Two of Cups. Okay. Four of Cups. Interesting. Okay. And bottom of the deck, we've got 10 of Cups, which is amazing. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. We've got a lot of wish fulfillment here for you, Leo. All right, let me give me a sec. I'm just gonna pull this up real quick, my little cheat sheet, and not get distracted. I have it on Pinterest. Pinterest always draws me in. Okay, so yeah, so we start with the center card, which is it's the essence of the situation, kind of represents you. Um, there's a lot of momentum here. There's a lot of energy building, going faster. Um, hey, Jojo. Um, yeah, it's good. It's a very positive card. You're moving in the right direction. Excuse me. So the context of the situation. Knight of Swords, Hanged Man. These are very different energies. The Knight of Swords is very swift, and the Hangman is like pausing, taking a break. The two of these together give me the impression of driving with one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake at the same time. um, it makes me wonder, and then we have the Four of Cups and the Star. So it's like feeling really excited about something or someone. But then also, and there's swift communication, there's being on a mission, but then there's also like not like having to step back or being forced to step back and having to see things from a new perspective, having to surrender to something. It's like you really, really want it, but I don't know. It's funny. It kind of makes me think of my friend Jojo here, who who some well was just telling me a story about how the universe stopped him dead in his tracks because of a storm and a fire. you know, being like, yeah, I'm doing this, and then nope, sorry, you can't. This way is blocked. You shall not pass. and and there's this feeling of like, what? Wait a second. Why not? Why can't I move forward in the direction that I want to go? Um, feeling disappointed, feeling like, you know, or maybe there's because the star is wish fulfillment. This is about hopes and inspiration, getting what you want, the universe bringing you what you want. And for some reason, it could be that because of having gained a new perspective, it forced you to realize that what you were dealing with was not really that fulfilling, left you feeling like, what? Wait, is this it? That's all there is, really? And because of the disappointment, because of her head being down, missing something something more that's coming in. But it all does have to do with wish fulfillment. Even when we end up in a place where we feel disappointed, where we feel like things aren't working out in our favor, they're still working out. It's just not necessarily the way we hoped or planned. um So, yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. So, in the recent past, Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Star. Well, I mean, this feels very much like um, moving forward swiftly towards someone from the past who's your wish fulfillment. Plain and simple. This is feeling a little bit like a love reading. There's love going on here for sure. But not everybody has romantic love going on. It could be a family member, an old friend, someone that you really got along with, you enjoyed spending time with. That being with them left you feeling inspired and hopeful about life, about yourself, the world, whatever. Um, present moment. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. This is beautiful. This is wish fulfillment, prosperity, abundance, swift movement towards happiness with someone that you really enjoy. Whatever happened here in the past continues to happen in the present. It's the momentum is building. The connection is becoming stronger. There's very much this, look at these two. It's like old friends. You can just look at each other and don't even have to talk, and you're like y- able to communicate in all these ways. Now, in the near future, the energy shifts because we have the Hangman, Page of Pentacles, and Four of Cups. So, this is, say it's romantic. This could be it. The Hangman, like I was saying, is it's a perspective shift. And she's learning something here. This Page of Pentacles, it's about studying, learning, gaining new knowledge in some way. And it's kind of seeming like, and this is what's helping to gain this new perspective, or maybe this new perspective kind of inspires you to learn something new, to go in a new direction, go back to school, take a course, something like that. And it could be because of realizing how disappointed you are with the state of things. Like maybe things were really good for a while with a person. It doesn't have to be romantic, like I said. If it's like you and a friend have been hanging out, you got really close, and then yeah, something happened. Maybe you didn't see eye to eye. Maybe there was more to learn about one another. Maybe you two just kind of went your separate ways. This could also be disappointment around what you do, some kind of new understanding that you gain, some kind of new knowledge that you gain. It leaves you feeling like, eh? It makes me think of, like say you decide to sign up for some course that sounds really interesting, and then you actually do it, and you're like, wow, that was kind of a waste of money, waste of time. I don't know about that. So, take it how it resonates. Not really sure what this is exactly. Could be different for different people. But there's definitely a sense of, she's got her hands on her hips and she's just like, what? I don't know about this. Anyway. Um, so ideas, dreams, and aspirations. We've got the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Moving towards this is you. You have this idea of what you want to do and moving towards it very swiftly, being on a mission. And speaking, the swords are all about thoughts and ideas. And with this row being about ideas, it's like, yeah, you're on to something and you're going for it, and it has something to do with your wish fulfillment, with your physical, physically feeling abundant and prosperous, and having your tribe around you, um and understanding that to get there you need some kind of new perspective. um so your current state, day-to-day life, we have Six of Cups, Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Current state. Seems like there's someone from your past, really sweet connection that was building momentum. There was some swift communication that came in. It I mean, I said was. I mean, this is current. There's something going on, and there's this desire to learn more about this. It's sort of it feels like there's a desire to move forward because of what you once knew, but also understanding that you need to know more because things have changed. And the undercurrent shaping the situation, where you came from, what baggage you might be bringing with you. We have the Star, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Mm. Wish fulfillment with someone who you feel like is your soulmate, and yet there's disappointment. This is that wah wah kind of moment where it's like, but this was supposed to be everything. This was supposed to fulfill my every need. But here I am looking at what's actually been offered me, and I'm not satisfied. And this is, baggage that you're bringing. So it could be that this is what you've experienced in the past, and it's very much coloring how you're seeing a current situation, where you're like, I've been disappointed before. I thought I wanted something before, and it seemed like it was going to be so perfect and then left me here. And as so often happens, we have a tendency to um, project our past onto our present and sabotage. It's self sabotage right here. So, there's a big it's kind of some advice here. The cards are saying to take each thing as a new thing. Just because something happened in the past a certain way doesn't mean it's going to continue to happen unless you create that reality. We're always creating our reality based on our beliefs, our habits, all the things. It doesn't have to be the way it was, but it does start with you and turning and looking like there's more coming. There's more there than you even can see. Okay. Um so so then we have um influences or possibilities, directions that you're moving. So Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Four of Cups. Golly, there's so much energy here. This is like, 0 to 60 and then you hit a brick wall. Kind of. It's I don't know. Maybe that's not quite the right analogy. It's like there's so much momentum and excitement and on a mission and going for it and then getting there and being like it almost makes me think, okay, here's an example. Like someone tells you that there's a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow and you see a rainbow. Day comes, there's a beautiful, big, bright, shiny rainbow in front of you and you're like, "Oh, I finally get to get my pot of gold." And so you're going for it. You're like, "Yeah, I'm going to get to that end of the rainbow." And at a certain point you realize there's no end of the rainbow. There's no pot of gold, certainly. Wait a second. All I found is like, a little meadow with a few scraggly trees. What? Wait. This is not the pot of gold I was promised. Um Again, I think there's kind of a need here to shift your perspective and which is coming. But it's like it feels like one of those cases where expectations take over and ruin everything. That happens so often in life because we want what we want and we have this idealized version of what we want and then we actually get there, we actually attain it and we're like, "Oh, this is not what I pictured. This is not what I thought I was getting." Um got to watch those expectations. Not easy. Oh god, not easy. But the more you can surrender to what is, change that perspective, the more you can build momentum towards what is actually good for you and what you actually want. That's based in reality, not in imagination and, stuck in idealizing things. It's important to try and stay in reality. Regardless of what happens, you're still human. The people you encounter, they're still human. It's never perfect. There's no such thing as perfection. But you can learn to see the beauty in the imperfection. And this is the perspective shift that you need to release those expectations. Because once you do, the universe will bring you something that's so amazing that will go beyond your expectations, but in a totally different way. You gotta release what you think you want and be open to what the universe knows would be much better for you. and will make you happier in the long run. Okay. How about I finish off with, I'll go with the chakra cards. I might even do a cherry on top. There's a little bit of time. Chakra card, root chakra capability. I remove obstacles from my path. I can actualize what I set out to achieve. I cultivate my strengths and capabilities with focus and determination. There is so much focus and determination here in your reading. So much determination for your ultimate happiness and abundance. Where'd that go? We did start with the 10 of Cups as well. That happily ever after, as close to it as possible. I am brave, strong, and capable. I am strong. You are strong. In fact, Leo, strength is your card in traditional tarot. If anyone can do it, you can do it. You've got this. Just need to just shift things just a little bit. So yes, I'm gonna finish with a rune card. This will officially be the last one. This has been a really great reading. It's nice and straightforward. Sometimes when I do these readings, I'm like, hey, what does this mean? I don't know. It happens sometimes to every reader. All right, let's see what we got. Did I say rune card? That's what I'm doing. Oh, okay. We've got, probably not saying it right, Thurisaz. Wearing a mask because of all the toxicity. Most of us are familiar with this concept. There we go. Thurisaz. I said it right. Excellent. This rune represents a thorn, which itself symbolizes the importance of having protection or defenses in your life. It does not indicate imminent attack, but rather the need to protect yourself in case of attack. Perhaps you are unwittingly making yourself vulnerable in some way or taking dangerous shortcuts. Drawing this rune could therefore be a reminder to take necessary precautions or to be alert to people who seek to take advantage of you. Unexpected change is also associated with this rune, and that change can be a stroke of good fortune. This rune is a warning to be alert to the possibility of something unexpected happening. Be watchful and take your time to consider all possible options. Another interpretation is that willpower is required. Don't allow emotions or preconceptions to cloud your judgment, and be sure to make decisions only from a place of calm deliberation. That's right. And with willpower, there's strength. And so, yeah, you're taking the time to consider all possible options, using your strength and your willpower to get where you want to go. And this Knight of Swords has quite a lot of willpower. So, keep moving towards what's right. Instead of, it's becoming aware of being in an environment where you're forced to wear a mask and realizing, rather than wearing the mask, how about going to a different place where you can take the mask off? So, yeah, couple of different metaphorical layers there. So, yeah, this is really good. Ultimately, you have good things coming in. And if you're not seeing them yet, which I really think you are, you have some kind of wish fulfillment that you're already seeing. You're already experiencing the fruits of that. And just remember that there are times in life when we get derailed. It's a part of life. It's not meant to stop you. It's meant to help you to tap into that strength, that willpower to get up and keep going, figure a way around it. Be what's the word? I was going to say strategic. Certainly strategic, but resilient, problem solve. Figure out what you need to do to get you back on track. And sometimes you have to course correct, and that's a part of it too. Lower those expectations, surrender, and keep your sights set on wish fulfillment, hopes, and inspiration. All right, there's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.